everyone in the fantasy football community, Davis, seems to be pointing toward Gabriel Davis as maybe the single biggest chance for a big hit, a Metcalf type hit from 2 years ago, a Debo Samuel type hit from last year. And Davis has been quiet at the beginning of seasons and has come on at the end. We saw that in the playoffs 2 years ago. We saw it at the end of last season in the playoffs as well. And naturally, he still is not being drafted essentially as a wide receiver one or a wide receiver two, and that's, I think that's kind of fair because you really don't know. But if he simply hits on double the projection that he had last year, you're talking about over 1,000 yards and 12 touchdowns, which puts him squarely in the conversation for a second round pick in fantasy football in 2023. The question is, does he do it? And more or less, in your opinion, with the helium that he's had, how many of Gabriel Davis do you have on these best ball teams that you've drafted?
Well, in these best ball drafts, he is considerably more expensive. You do have to take him in the fourth round, but I think he is a great selection in the fourth round because I think clearly when you look at the organizational decision making, it all leads to them thinking Gabriel Davis is our guy. So they let Emmanuel Sanders go, they let John Brown go. No, and if they would do what they did in the past off seasons, they would be bringing in another veteran wide receiver to play on the outside, but they have not done that, right? They didn't sign Julio Jones. They didn't, they haven't reached out to Will Fuller. Any of these guys, there's no rumors that Odell Beckham, although Khalil Mack or Von Miller is trying to get Odell Beckham to come play with him in Buffalo. We'll see about that. But clearly, I think the organization believes in Gabriel Davis, and he has been so efficient in his career. 125 regular season targets, 13 touchdowns, of course, 24 targets in the postseason in his career, 5 touchdowns with 4 of them coming against the Kansas City Chiefs. I think Gabriel Davis is a phenomenal player. I think he is the exact type of guy. It feels very that year 3 Chris Godwin when the old, Mike Evans is getting a little bit older, Vincent Jackson leaves, and Chris Godwin had never really done anything in his career, but all of a sudden is a fourth round pick and paid off that tag, no problem. That's how I feel about Gabriel Davis.